Hey guys, it's Vida and today we're going to be making Gajar Halwa. It's a very famous dessert recipe in India. It's actually very simple to make but a little time consuming. There aren't any complicated steps or ingredients, it just takes a little time to dry out the milk. So for making the Gajar Halwa we need carrots. That's the main ingredients for this recipe and we're using red carrots. Do not use the normal carrots, it's not the very appropriate type of carrots for making Gajar Halwa. So I've shredded off the skin from the carrots and then grated it. After that, here I've taken a pan, heat the pan up and then pour in some ghee. Ghee is a very important step in Gajar Halwa. Then add in the grated carrots. Into it we're also going to be adding in just a pinch of salt to help balance the sweetness. Then mix it again and let the carrots cook in the ghee for around 2 minutes. Then we're going to be pouring in the milk. Just use normal full fat milk. Now if you're using a non-stick pan, it's totally fine. You don't have to keep stirring all the time. The milk is going to dry out on its own. But if you're not using a non-stick pan, the milk will start tending to get sticky around the bottom. So you need to keep it stirring all the time. That's the reason I've used a non-stick pan here. If yours is not a non-stick pan, keep stirring it all the time and let the milk dry out. I'm just stirring it occasionally, just in between. And you can see here how the milk has started drying out really well. It's not totally dry, there is just a little amount of moisture in it. It's going to dry in the end, but at this point we can add in the sugar. And also you will notice that after adding the sugar, the water content from the sugar will start getting out. And the halwa is going to be a bit more watery. And now we're going to continue cooking it until the water from the sugar and the milk are completely gone. Not completely gone, you just want a very tiny bit of moisture in it. You don't want the halwa to be too dry. And now here the water has dried out. There's a very little amount of moisture left and that's all you want. If your halwa is too dry, it's not going to be good, so just keep it a little bit moist. We're once again going to pour in some more ghee in the end. But this step is optional. Since we have poured ghee in the beginning, it's not really necessary. I'm also going to be adding in some nuts. So some people like nuts in their halwa, some people don't. I like it a little bit chunky. That's the reason I'm adding in so much nuts. I've added in some badam flakes, chopped cashew nuts and chopped pistachios. Also adding in some cardamom powder for an extra flavor. Mix that all up, and at this point I have my flame off. I don't want my halwa to be any more dry. This is the right consistency for the halwa, so I'm going to off the flame. So now you have two options. You can either eat it cold or right away serve it when it is hot. But I would recommend cooling it for around 1 hour so all the flavors can infuse really well and the halwa is going to be much tastier. But if you like to serve it hot, it's going to taste perfectly fine as well. And here the Gajar Halwa is totally ready. It's a simple recipe, so I hope everybody tries it out. Thanks for watching. Love cooking. Bye bye.